Time heals all wounds. What a bunch of nonsense. Welcome to today's topic, ladies and gentlemen. I am Coach Tobias Forst, founder of Achilles Life Coaching, decade-long recipient of narcissistic abuse, and I've saved myself from it. And I will support you on your journey to your personal freedom. So today we will tackle that one of the mantras of toxic positivity that's out there and that's being propagated and milked by quite the couple of male and female coaches out there that try to insinuate that time seems to be the key to everything, that time supposedly heals all wounds. And if you hear this statement, not only from coaches, but also in your family surroundings, your intimate partner, your circle of friends, or at work, rest assured this does not come with the best of intentions. And there are a few reasons behind this, and we will go through this and dissect it bit by bit, and hopefully this video will be of service to you to see statements like this with much more clarity. So the prime reason that I think renders this statement that time heals all wounds quite detrimental, not only irrelevant but quite detrimental to you, is the fact that it's a passive mindset. Time heals all wounds. Not that institution, that social group, not him, not her, not you, not me, but time. How much time, you ask? Glad you asked. Nobody tells you, because they can't. You ask what's supposed to happen within this undefined frame of time. No one will tell you, because they can't, yet again. So it's more like waiting until things change. And this is simply not the key to your process of healing and the successful outcome of that. That passive mindset leads you away from the creative, from the divine, and from your ability to reconstruct yourself anew. Life doesn't come with many presents apart from quests and challenges. So the statement really should not read, time heals all wounds, but instead, time gives you the opportunity to heal all wounds. But what does healing mean exactly? Let's go through it. Let's start with the inversion, what healing is not. Healing is not the deconstruction and unraveling of what has actually so far happened to you in negative ways. It's not the reversal of what happened. That's not healing. Healing is that you truthfully engage with your yesterday and truthfully engage with your today. Healing is you finding radical acceptance to what has actually happened to you. Yes, this happened back then. Yes, that situation was real, and I was the recipient of it. The ink is dry. Yes, it did happen. Radical acceptance. Healing is self-forgiveness. This personally I found to be the most tricky part. Self-forgiveness. Self-forgiveness for what, you might ask? You probably already know the answer, but I will indulge us. It's about you, me, all of us taking the utmost ownership, taking complete responsibility for those parts that we are actually responsible for, such as your, my willful blindness and ignorance toward the red flags that you've already seen quite early on. But you chose to ignore it because you so much enjoyed and loved being pedestalized by him or overly adored by her. I'm not talking about taking responsibility when it comes to children. Children are children. I'm talking about us as adults, once we were fully socialized and walked about through life on this earth. And we do have, and we did have, responsibilities, and anyone who tries to take that away from you in order to make you feel good is simply lying and metaphorically spitting in your face. Healing is to no longer cowardly run from the truth. Radical acceptance, here we go again. In order to see, you must look. Healing is to learn in baby steps to crawl again, to walk again, to run again, to feel again, love again, and trust again. And yes, it's all possible. It will take time, it will take loads of effort, and it is possible. What's healing for you, ladies and gentlemen? Comment below. What did your personal healing entail, or what does it entail right now? In Japanese culture, there's a concept called kintsugi, which I've discussed on occasion on this channel already. To recap briefly, it's a physical process of reforming something that was broken. A cup, a plate, whatever. And instead of collecting the shards and throwing them away, all those pieces are being collected. There's a certain glue being mixed, interlaced with, for example, gold particles. Something elegant, something valuable. So that once being reconstructed and glued together, you can see very clearly that this particular piece has undergone a recreation process. You see the scars, and it functions again. It is what it was before, plus the experience, plus whatever you make out of those experiences. And the metaphorical meaning is much bigger than its physical one. The metaphorical meaning is about healing. Yes, we can see each other's scars. And how and in what way do we manage and put effort into gluing ourselves back together, ladies and gentlemen? This is beautiful kintsugi. Daily work and worth every step of the way. To conclude, ladies and gents, to conclude, is all of this about healing that I just mentioned a guarantee for you that your healing process will succeed? No, there is no guarantee for that. What does success even mean? To me, it means one step along the lines of healing instead of receiving damage each and every day. So it might also be a matter of how you define success. But is there a guarantee to it? No. The work is up to you. The capability for pursuing such work is already within you. And you certainly don't require, or even you should even avoid toxic positivity and people that talk like that. Do you have a right for all-encompassing, successful healing? No. No, we don't have a right. There's no demand that we can mutter. But we do have a right to do our utmost to go along that path of personal individual healing. And it's even more than a right. It's actually, in my opinion, a duty that we have to ourselves and to those people that rely on us, that we reform ourselves with our own personal kintsugi. Don't let yourself be lured into that trap of toxic positivity. Cowardice is for others. This is not for you. We will look and continue to look at reality as it is. We don't live in a shared fantasy, and we won't re-engage in one. Last but not least, I think we'll see. Time does not heal all wounds, ladies and gentlemen. Time gives you the frame, the space, the setting where you can move along with your own process of healing. If you want my help with that, you can find my contact details in the description below. And while you're at it, please leave a like, a share, and a comment. Moreover, now we're really at the last point. In order to make best use of the time you have. Let's say you're still in a toxic environment with intimate partner, family members, and whoever. Try to cut out your own little time islands of time, where you can focus on your own personal healing. I know not every one of you can leave all the narcissistic relationships they find themselves without any effort. And to those of you, ladies and gentlemen, who already managed to leave these people behind, make good use of the loads of time, uninterrupted time, untoxified time, to move along your own personal path of healing. And be your own hero, be your own heroine. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.